Okay, the PixelLab already has already refreshed the interface. So this is the normal interface of PixelLab code. Like I said earlier, yesterday, it looks a bit like PixelLab, normal PixelLab that we got from the Play Store. At least this interface is the interface of normal PixelLab that we get from Play Store. So what I will do is to delete this. I'll just delete it. I won't go through the process of downloading resources because I've already done that in the previous classes. So if you don't know how to download images, maybe you have to search for images. You can just go to YouTube. I believe that video I've uploaded it, or even though I've not uploaded it, maybe I'll upload it soon. So by tomorrow or next, I'll upload it. And just go there and check how to source for resources. So I won't be sourcing for resources because the resources I already have it here in my phone. So let me just show you guys the design I will be going through today. I already posted it on the group. Let me just look for it. Okay, here is the design that we're going to be doing today. This is the design we're going to be doing today. I believe most of us have seen it because I posted it to the group. Alright, so let me let's just start. Sorry, we won't start because we only have 1 hour. So the first thing to do is to change the background to white. Like I've walked us through the interface of PixelLab, so I might not be explaining much. Alright, this is white background. Just click on white background, and before then, I'll just import that design I want to do so as to get that exact size. I'll just go to I will import the image as background. Please, if you are not seeing the screen before you can just unmute your mic and say something so that you won't so I won't continue. I won't be speaking to myself. This is the design I will be using, this particular one now. So I will import it as background. Alright, like I said yesterday, anytime that you're working on this, you're working on the background. Anytime that you're working on this, you're either importing image not as background but as an element or an object. You're either working on importing an image, or you are doing this thing. I mean, when you're working on this one, you're either importing an image, or you're creating a shape, or you're putting adding a sticker arrow, or these things. Then this one now, anytime you're working on that, this you're working on that thing, you're working on a test. Right? Anytime you are here, you know that it's either you are clicking on templates, or you want to continue from where you stop. Maybe you save the image as a project. So this place now is to edit. Anything that you do here will work on the background. You want to edit the background. Here is where you can edit the background, but it's not necessary. But you have Snapseed that you can use to edit background. It's very fast and easier. So I've imported the image. So the next thing I will do now is to change the color to white. The reason why I imported this image as background is so as to get the particular size of this image. For instance, that maybe if you're looking for a size to use for a design, you can go to PixelLab now and search for maybe flyer design, and then import it as a background, and it will import. Then you change the color to what the color that you want. Automatically, you will get that size of that exact image you downloaded from Pinterest. So let's continue. So let's continue. The first thing to do is to import. Okay, let me bring in the design as an image. This is the design. Let me reduce the size, then hide it. The next thing I will import those images. It should be in pixel cut. We're going to be using this image. I will click on it. So I will increase the image. That's the first step to take. I will increase the image, then I will place it here. Alright, let me increase it a little bit more. Then I'll place it here. No, it's too big. Right, I'll place it here like this. Then I will copy it. I will just have to copy it. Then after copying it, I will flip it. I'll go to crop and then flip it. Right. If you observe what happened, it was facing the left hand side. Then when I click on flip, it turned to the right hand side. So that's what I did. Click OK, then reduce the size and place it like this. Alright. Then what I will do now is the first image that I imported, which is this one that I made bigger. So I have to shift it so it will be centralized to avoid to ensure that the design is balanced. So I'll use position to shift it. So I'll shift it like this. Alright, I'll shift it like this. The next thing I will do now is to create a shape so as to blend this image with the background. I'm just going to go, I will just lock the designs first, then click on shape, create a shape, and position the shape like this. Alright, then I will go to color, under gradient color. Then I will pick a gradient color. I already have an edited gradient color. I will pick a new one, so I'll show us how to do it. So after picking a gradient color, I'll go to this plus icon. Then make sure sorry, I'll make sure that this black place is highlighted. Then I will click this color icon, then move it to transparent. Then allow this white place, just move it a little like this, allow it to be, then click OK. Alright, we have something like this. Then I'll click OK, then I'll copy it. After copying it, I will rotate it like this. Then I'll stretch it. Alright, I'll place it somewhere like this. So what's the next thing? The next thing is to add the something like tide effect on the ground here. Let me lock this layer. There's something like a tide effect on the ground here. But before I do that, let me work on this particular shape. I would like to increase um, that white effect on that. So I'll go back to edit. It will take me to this format place. Then I'll go under gradient color. This is the one I'm working on. Just click on this plus icon, then increase this white a little, like this. Okay, I have something like this. Alright, I think this is okay. Then this one, the first one, I'll just move it up a little, stretch it, stretch this place, then place it somewhere like this. Okay, then let me lock it back. So what I will do now is to import that something like a tide ground, that effect of a tide ground that is on under here like this now. Let me hide the image so I can see it. So look at the effect that we're trying to put. This is something like tide ground that is under here. Alright, that's the effect we are trying to bring out. So I'll just hide this. Already I have the effect here, but it's not the color that I want. Those that followed yesterday class, I explained how to get that color. I don't know if I should redo it again. Alright, let me just redo it to avoid this thing. The way I get it, I'll first of all hide all the whole layers. If you are designing, you can decide to do it first before you even start everything. Then I will go to the under the color background color. I will make it transparent. Then what I will do is to import that particular tide background as an image. All right, I will import it as an image. The tide background should be in my theme folder, that's Pinterest folder, which is here. Then I'll look for that tide background. Okay, here is it. Here, look at it. what I will do now is to crop it, click OK, then position it well. Sorry. The reason why I didn't use this, okay, let me say this before when you are anytime you are designing, avoid using these places unless when necessary. These places, these small dots, avoid using them unless when necessary. If you want to increase or reduce your size, use this big one. The reason is because this one now will only increase it to the left, which will stress the design. Mostly when you are working on an image, it will only stress and spoil the image. But for this other one, this other one will stretch it down, which will also stretch the image, and it won't be good for the image. But when you are using this one will just like work on the boat to work on the boat at the same time, which will help you avoid stretching the image. So I'll just the next thing I'll do is go to hue, which is under color filter. You go to color filter, then move the color to that particular color in that design, which is this brown color. Now click OK. Then the next thing I will do is to save my design like this. Now just go to save, click on save as image, just save it as default because it's not, I don't need quality yet, just to add to my design. But make sure it's on PNG because PNG will ensure that there will be no background on it. So after saving it, the next thing I will do is to go back to this background and change the color back to white, the way it was formerly before I moved it to transparent. This is white. Then what I will do now is to delete this thing now because I've already saved it. So I will delete it, then unhide these ones I hide. Alright, then I will copy this particular layer. I'll copy this, and the reason why I'm copying it is to put that tide effect. So I'll just copy it. For in case you don't have something like this and you want to add tide effect, you can just create a new one like I did create this one normally. So I copied this one because I already have it. So what I will do is now is to go to texture, and here is texture. I'll open texture, click on the image icon to import image from texture. I will import the image as texture rather. So I'll go to PixelLab because that's where I saved the image. Here I have this brand image now. Alright, I'll just click on it and then crop the side that I don't want at. Okay, I'll just have to resize it to get what I want. I have removed the unnecessary part. I'll just reduce the size and place it somewhere here. Okay, after placing it somewhere here, the next thing I will do is to copy this effect again. The one I will copy now is the one that I bent. If you look closely, you see this one now is bent. So I'll copy this one that is bent. The reason why I will copy it is so as to blend this side. Let me copy it so you see what I'm saying. I'll just copy it, right? After copying it, I'll move it to the edge like this. Before then, I'll just rotate it a little. Then I will go, before I will move it to the edge, I will just go to this edit, under edit. Then I will have to increase the white place. Click on add icon, increase this white place to something like this. Okay, then I'll click OK. I have something like this now. I'll just bend it a little more and stretch it. This time around, I'm using this stretching so that it will stretch it on one side. And also, I'm using this stretching. Right, I will place it like this now. Right, if you look closely, you see the reason why I added this. I copied this effect again so as to blend this side now, so as to blend it. All right, Darlington, please can you mute your mic? Sorry, please can you mute your mic? Okay, let's continue. The next thing is to add the name, which is Uluwa, right? Yeah, I'll just click on test, click on app test, edit. I'll change it to Oluwa. The first thing I will add is I'll add zero, this O first, because I want to use it for an effect. So I'll add the zero. Click OK, not zero, or rather not zero. Sorry, I will make it a capital letter. Okay, then I will increase the padding so I can move it around. Also increase the size, something like this. Then what next? What next? I'll just, okay, let me add another text. Before then, let me just let me change this the font of this text. This O. Then I will go to the my fonts and look for the font that I used for that design. Okay, it should be this one. Click OK. Here I have something like this. I will increase the size of this font. Rotate it a little bit like this. No, let me just increase the size and place it here. And the next thing, I will create a color. Place it up somewhere here. Okay, I will just copy. Okay, let me use the color. Let me get the color for this. I'll go to color. Then I'll use this brown color. All right. This brown color I created it yesterday when we were having the class yesterday. So I'll use it. Click OK. Then I'll copy this particular text again. I'll copy. Then go to edit. Then put the remaining name. Click OK. Yeah, I have something like this. Then I will reduce this one. So let me lock this zero. This O. Then I will reduce this lower. Reduce it. Then still reduce it. Alright, then the next thing I will make it a capital letter like this. Still reduce it. Make it to be in a straight line. Still reduce it again. Then this O, I will have to shift it so as to ensure that it's balanced. Then this lower, I will have to change the color to something gradient color. Right, I will use this gradient color. I created it yesterday during the class. I'll use this. All right, we have something like this. So the next thing I will do, this under this on this lower, I will have to add a stroke, a little stroke. I will just reduce the stroke to 2, and I will make it a white stroke. It won't be noticeable like this now. You won't notice it unless I add what I want to add. So what I want to add is to add shape. I will add a shape, something like this. All right, I will. Okay, something like this. Now I will change the color to the same color I used for the test. This gradient color that I used for the test. Right, the next thing I will do is to drag it down under that lower. For me to do it is either I click this to back here, or I'll go to layer, hold on this, hold my hands on this three dots and drag it down like this. Then if you look closely like this now, let me zoom it in so you see. If you look closely now, I've created a little bit of contrast between this text and this shape, which is this white color. This white color now serves as the contrast. It's something like, it's like an effect. Alright, so let me remove this. So, okay, I have something like this now. So the next thing I will do now is to add the last image of the man. Alright, the next thing I will do is to add the last image of the man, which is I will import the image like normal image. The image should be in pixel fonts. Okay, this is the image. Click on it. Then I'll import it like this. And then I'll place it here like this. Okay, after placing it here like this, then the next thing I will do is to just create a little bit of shadow under it. A little shadow, not much shadow. And I will increase the radius of the shadow. The blur radius. Increase the blur radius, then make the shadow a little. To make the shadow a little, then the simplest, if it is on test, you see opacity. But since it's not on test, I'll just click on this add icon, then reduce it from here. move it to transparent, but not that transparent. Like this is okay. Perhaps something like this. Okay, I think I will reduce it a little bit. Or something like this. Okay, it's just to create a little bit of contrast between that image and the other image at the back. So the next thing I will do, this zero, this O now, I will have to copy. That's the reason why I added that O separately. One is because I want to make that O bigger than the others. Two is because I want to create an effect with it. So I'll just copy that zero, that O, I'll copy it. Then position it the same place with this one, the first one. Alright, after positioning it the same place with the first one, then the next thing I will do is make sure that one is under this image. This is the image layer, that image layer now. Make sure that one zero is under like this and the other is on top. So I'll just go to maxing. I'll just go to maxing, then I'll cut it off like this. This maxing now, like this is in. That in shows that the place that is marked will be removed. But I'll move it to add so that the place I didn't mark will be removed. So this place now that I didn't marks will be removed. That's what I want. If you notice, I used this same effect on the other design that we did on that food design something. I used it there on that hand that was carrying the plate. So I'll just use position and reset it and align it with the first one, so it won't be noticeable. Okay, this okay. The next thing I will do now is to add something like a little shadow on the on under the leg of this guy. Now, okay, let me show you what I did before I continue. If you look closely now, this zero is under his leg here. From here, then he's on top of the O from this place. That's why, because I marked at this area, this top area, then I left this side in the second O. That's why it's like this. If you don't really understand it, you can go and watch the other video that we did on that food stuff. I believe I explained it there. So I'll just let me add an a dark effect or something like a shadow under the leg. So I'll just have to go to sticker. This is sticker. I'll just click on sticker. I will not click on okay, this good icon. If I click on this good icon, it will show. So I'll just click on the design. It is simple. Now we have added the layer here, though it's not visible because I'm using a white background. What you're going to do is go to your layer, you will see this is the layer. What I will do now is just to duplicate. I'll duplicate it like 3 times. You can duplicate it as much as you want. Just make sure it's not much. Alright, just click on this place. Sorry. Click on this place like this. Now mark the two. Then use this one now is merge. Click on it and merge the three together. Alright, I've merged the three together. The next thing I will do is to make sure that it's highlighted. Then I will go to color and change the color to black. Now I have an effect like this on it now. Then I'll bring it under his leg. Like this now is on top of his leg. But it's not only on top of his leg, but even on top of that test. So what I will do to bring it under his leg is to drag it. If I use this to down now, it will go under the design. It will go even this something like tide effect there. It will go under it, so it will be visible. So I will just manually drag it down. From here I will drag it down under this image like this. Okay, it has gone to the back of that image. The next thing I will do is to just reduce your opacity because since it's too much, I will reduce your opacity like this. Sorry, let me lock this things. Okay, I will reduce the opacity, then reshape it like this. I'll still reduce the opacity because it's like it's much. Okay, okay, let me use this. Let me go with this. All right. So the next thing now is to start adding effects and text. Alright, so let me unlock that layer. Oh, I've deleted it. So I just have to add it again. Let me add that image. The image that we are designing, that's what I want to add. What is going on? Why is others moving? Let me check why others are leaving. Right, nobody dropped a message why they are leaving. So I don't know. Maybe we should continue the class. Let me check if there is any message on my DM. And there is also no message on my DM. So maybe we should continue. Maybe they have their personal reasons for leaving. Alright, I will import the image. That image should be in PixelLab. Okay, this is the image. This is the image. The next now, okay, let me add that pic at 18 at the back. So add that pic at 18. I'll create a test and edit it at 18. At 18. Okay, the next thing I will go to front and then increase the font. I will use I will use a bigger font for this. I don't know the font to use like this now, but I'll look for one. Looking for this will just waste our time. Okay, I will use this. I think it's the one I used the 9 bits. Then I will increase it. Hold your hand and drag. Just increase it very big. Place it like this. Then move it to the back. To the back. Then I will change color to the color I use for this test. Then I'll go to opacity and reduce opacity. Make it up a little like this. Then reduce opacity from here. After reducing the opacity, the next thing is to add those stars that are on the design. So to add those stars, I will import those stars as well. Go to image, import those stars. It should be on pixel cut. So these are the stars. Import this first one. Then make it a little bit. Before then, let me crop out some things. I added those things due to when I wanted to blur it on pixel cut. I'll just make it a little smaller. Place it here. Then I will copy it. Then place it here. Copy it. Make it a little bit smaller again. Rotate it and place it somewhere here. Then I think it's the end of that this thing. I want to add this the next image effect that was there, which is this one. Let me look for it. This one. Alright, I'll add it, rotate it like this, make it smaller, and then place it somewhere here. Place it somewhere, then I will copy it, rotate it the other way around, make it smaller. First of all, let me arrange this design well. Then I will place this this thing somewhere here. I'll place it somewhere here. Then the next thing is, okay, this stars is like it's not done yet. I'll just copy it and also place it here. Reduce it very well and place it here. So the next thing is to add text, all these small text on it. Right, that's the next thing. To add all those small text now, what I'll do is just simply go to Google Lens. Like I always do, I'll use Google Lens to get those tests. So as not to waste time. Where is Google Lens? Okay, this is Google Lens. I will import that image. Under PixelLab. Okay, I will use this ones that I have not edited so as to get the image, the test one. So what I will do is change it over to test, then copy it. Alright. I will copy the test, then go over to PixelLab, then click on add test, then paste the test like I always do. Remove these other places. This is the first test. Now we'll go to font, test font, and then choose a suitable test font. I'll use this first one. I'll reduce the size, but before then I will increase the boldness. This is the boldness under style. Then I will reduce the size. I'll make it very little. Okay. Then I will change the color. I will change the color to something like white. No, not white. I will change the color to this color that I will use for other test, which is this brown color. In this brown color, should I use black? No, let's consider using this brown color and place it somewhere like this. Alright, I will just copy it again. I will not add another text. I will just copy this one so as to ensure consistency. Copy it then to the next text. I will have to paste it again, then remove the unnecessary ones. Okay, we have something like this. We have something like this. So I removed something, but it's not necessary. Let me just what I removed is his name because I've already added his name here. So I'll just change the color to white. If you note, what I'm only changing is the color. Alright, I'm just changing the color. Unless it's the one that won't size, that's the one I will size. I need to size the place I want to place it. Something like this now is okay. Then I'll just copy this one again to add the last text. But before then, let me copy this Ulua something. I'll copy it to add the other name that is there. Copy to edit, then I'll paste it because that name is also there. Okay. Okay, we have something like this. I'll remove the stroke on it, that white stroke. I'll remove it there. then reduce the size and place it somewhere here. Okay, after placing it somewhere here, the next thing I will do is to work on this test. I'll change the color to black first, then go to the test, edit the test. We change the write up inside here because if you notice I copied it from the other one, so I will have to change the write ups. Use this last write up that I copied from Google Lens. Then I will change the alignment. The alignment I'll change it to center alignment. This is center alignment. Change it to center alignment. As you can see, you notice the difference. Here now it's like aligned one from the on the left side. Then like this now, when I click on the right hand alignment, it will align on the right hand. But if I click on the center alignment, it will align on the center. So I'll use center alignment. Reduce the size. Sorry. Okay, I'll place it somewhere here. Alright, now we've gotten we're almost done with the design. Right, you're almost done with the design. The next thing there is to add all these effects. The first effect I would like to add is this one. Let me create this shape first. Before then, let me lock all this layer. Then I'll create a shape, something like a cyclic shape. Go under color, under gradient. Then I'll pick something like this. Click on add icon. Then I will use I'll shift this one to the end, right? No, this one. Let me use the other shape, the other cycle. This one. Let me use this one instead. Okay, we have only 15 minutes left. All right. I'll go to this plus icon. Then I will this white place now. Move it to this place. Then this transparent place, I will bring it down here by clicking here. That's something like flipping it, right? Click OK. Then we have something like this. Before I've gotten, I will just have to reduce it, move it to transparent a little bit so it will be so the white will not be too much. Something like this. The white will not be too much. Then I will have to click OK, then rotate it, make it smaller, and place it somewhere here. Place it somewhere here. You notice there is something like that on the design. Right, I'll place it somewhere here. Then I'll copy it again. Because if you are designing it on your own, you can adjust it. I'm just rushing so that this Google Meet won't cut the call. Then place it somewhere here just to add effect. This one now is not more that you make sure that it's on the same length or something. It's just an effect. Just add it anyhow. Right, I'll just add it anyhow because of the time that we have. It's too short. So just place it anyhow, but you can take your time to place it well. I'll have something like this. Okay, let me just leave it like this. And the next thing is to add all these lightning effects. To add those lightning effects will be in another class. But okay, I will show you how to add it in this class. Well, that will be a bonus for people that are here because I'm ending the record now. So for the people that are here, I'm showing you how to add lightning. This time around, we're using PixelLab to add the lightning, not Sketchbook. Right? I'll just let me stop the recording.